Good afternoon. This is my week 4 discussion 1, applying psychology to public policy presentation. So to remind you, the public policy that I am interested in seeing changed is mandatory threat assessment teams and training for each school district in the United States. This change concerns threat assessment. So we would need to know how accurate and effective threat assessment is. Basically, threat assessment assumes that targeted violence perpetrators display observable warning behaviors and steps toward violence. So information on efficacy and accuracy is needed. It would also be helpful to understand the psychological impact on the community. For example, do threat assessment teams and threat assessments in general heighten parental and student faith in the education system? Or does it detrimentally impact faith and even the student's ability to learn? And finally, does threat assessment cause stigmatization or perpetuate bias for minority groups, such as those based on race or even developmental disabilities? A poignant reminder from our readings this week that sums up the idea behind this discussion post comes from Seacrest and McKnight's article from 2005, wherein they state psychologists are all too aware that changes might not only fail to improve a situation, but they could undermine it as well. Bringing this knowledge to bear on policy making is a way in which psychology could have a positive impact on evidence-based policy. I really like this quote in light of what we're discussing because it demonstrates the need to consider the psychological impact of the policies that we are all suggesting. And that concludes my presentation for the week. Thank you for listening, and as always, the references will be posted in my actual discussion post on Canvas. Have a great day.